Good evening, everyone. This is Arbashio for DrySox AR, and I thought tonight I would share with you a review or a replay of my own battle and critique it. Give a after-action review in the Tiger 2P, and I'll be right up front. My night until this battle was pretty horrible, and again, what is it with YouTubers only showing the good footage? Anyway, let's begin. Let's see here. Let's hit our replays. Let's go ahead and hit view replay. One of my goals starting out with this battle was to be a little more patient. This evening I kind of was breaking that model. I felt that I could have done a lot better. So my goal was to be more patient and wait the battle out. To the map, it's an encounter. I'm going to speed this up a little bit just to get going. Okay. So, starting out, I knew this was an encounter. And I felt that one of the tendencies of War Thunder is to rush to cap. And I guess that's with all of them. But in this case, capping gives you points in RB. Now, if you don't know realistic battles, in realistic battles, you don't get a target reticle, so you can't pixel hunt. You have to shoot. You do see your teammates' names, but you do not see the enemy. So you will not see the nameplates. The nameplates are only showing up because of the replay. They are normally not there. So anyway, one of the tendencies in RB is to get a really fast light tank, RU-251, I look at you, rush to cap it, get enough points that will let them pull in an airplane or something right off the bat. I don't mind doing that when there's multiple caps, but when there's only one cap, I feel it screws over the other team. So even if I'm getting two, also they end up ending up on cap, and they end up getting slaughtered. Yeah, they cap, they get their points, and they get killed, we lose. You know, he's already down, whatever, and then you just screwed over the other players for some points. So typically when it's an encounter battle, you know, I'd like to get the cap like everybody else, and if I get close, one, I want to get up there, I want to have some support. I don't want to run up there and just get slaughtered. So typically in this case, if I was going to go to cap, I would at least hopefully try to move with the group. Now, knowing this map, I most definitely did not do that. This map is way open, and rushing out there, I felt I was just going to get killed. So, like I said, I took out the Tiger 2, and I spotted this T-92. And again, like I said, there is no, you have to know your range in realistic battles and kind of have to know where to hit them. So the things with the tricks, the focus of RB is typically, one, you need to know range, because you're not, and you need to know where to shoot the armored vehicle, because you're not going to get the pixel, the target reticle telling you green, red, whatever. Anyway, so I killed him, and then my thought here was to go up and overwatch a little bit and see what was going on. Try not to get killed. Again, the nameplates of the enemy are only there because of the replay. They are not there during the battle. So I don't know that T-92 sitting there. The only one that I do see here in a minute, there is a T-29 up on the hill. So like I said, my goal was to be a little bit more patient, overwatch, observe. However, with that, I have, you know, so everybody's doing kind of the same thing, and as our cap is burning down, our ticker's burning. Somebody, and that's that T-29, took a shot right on my head and missed. That ticker's burning. Okay, if everybody waits, it's going to burn enough where you're not going to be able to do anything. So I kind of said, you know what, nobody's moving. I'm going to take a Tiger 2P, and I'm going to make a run for cap. Yeah, no one ever said that. Sober. So anyway, I'm pretty cool with the left. T-29 bounces a shot. Actually, I don't even know if that's a bound. I just don't think it's pinned. So I'm confident I got some overwatch. I'm going to make a break for it. Now my goal again, I know the T-29's there. I don't know the T-92's hiding in the low ground over there. So my goal here coming up was to creep up and just try to use the buildings as cover away from the T-29. Let's see here. Where are we at? Again, I'm a huge fan of the binos. Airplanes coming in. I hadn't seen anything really devastating going on yet, so I kind of said, oh well, let's keep moving. And the guys on the hill are keeping me covered. My goal here was to try to creep up and just get enough of the cap to start to tick down. And there we go. Okay, so now, as I'm sitting here, again, I know the T-29's a hill, but the building's blocking him. So I'm kind of concerned to what's to my 12 o'clock mainly, see if something comes up the road. Plane strafing me, not too worried. I do not know that T-92 is still sitting in that low ground yet. In the meantime, I'm watching the other players. They've extended way deep in the map, if you notice here, which is kind of scary. But as you can see where the enemy is kind of right there. Anyway, so I cap. Not too bad. I don't see that. Okay, so that T-29 comes down off the hill. I haven't seen him move. I still assume he's up on the hill. But out of the corner of my eye, I do see the cupola of that T-92. I did see him skirt along, and I was like, oh, where is this guy? And there he is. And boom. 88 millimeter. Yeah. Now I see the shot from the team on the hill hit that T-29. Now, here's where I get frustrated with these damn American Heavy series. Damn prototypes. But they do have some fantastic gun mantlets, and I was trying not to, and I swear I just bounced off his light there. But I'm hoping he's turning. He's looking, he's nervous on the hill, and I'm nervous because I bounced another shot with that 88, but somebody else got him, and I'm like, yes! Okay, so I sit on cap here. Now, my thought process here is like, oh my gosh, my team is way deep. I'm getting nervous. I'm not gonna get, we all like, hey, I gotta get points. But I decided, you know what, I'm gonna sit here a little bit and just cover this. And I sit here for quite a bit. We're gonna speed it up a little bit here, just to let time go by. Okay, sorry. All right. Oh, did a little too far. Okay, so I've been sitting here. As you can see, my team still moved forward, but some got taken out. But I still feel we're in control of it. I'm a little nervous to my left flank, and I decide, you know what, I've got to do something here. So I decide to move out. And again, I kind of broke my rule of what I was trying to accomplish was patience. So anyway, I'm nervous. What I'm looking for is for somebody to come down that road. But at the same time, I've gotten burned before on my left flank here. And so once I get ready to roll out here, I'm really conscious of that left flank. All right. I move, and I'm nervous. I creep forward, hoping to draw somebody, hoping to draw some fire, maybe get an idea if there is somebody hiding, somebody lurking. All right, so we move out, and again, now I've become kind of tunnel vision to that left. Again, I'm like, oh, there's nobody there, so I'm like, oh. So they got to be off my left flank because I know they got killed, and I really, if my mind would thought about it too, I know, we got a T-44 and the Ferdinand off there, but I feel like somebody's lurking to my left. I don't know why, but anyway, so I moved down, and then all of a sudden, the thing I was really looking for is there. And again, I'm more conscious to my left flank, and guess who pops out? Mr. T-34. And he just, yeah. Well, we know how that ended. That did not end well. So at this point, I probably should have backed out and went into more of an Overwatch mode. I should have, because they got to come to cap. They're going to lose if they don't. And it was my nervousness on, thinking I'm going to lose out on points. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm actually adjusting my ammo. See if I'm back. Oh, looks like I'm back now. All right, we're back. So we get back, and I actually had a backup of my Tiger II, and I was messing around, and I couldn't decide what to do, and I actually ended up ending in this because I was selected. So anyway, I decided, all right. So I know the T-34 is coming down. Let's speed this up a little bit. So my plan is to come in here more of an Overwatch. So I pull up here and I kind of Overwatch. And as you can see, at the time I didn't know the T-30 was moving up. However, about the time I was looking for that T-34, that F-190 just bombed him, blew him up. And I was like, thank you. So we still have cap. So I decided, all right, now they've got to make a hard push or they're just done. And if I'd been paying attention, actually, I think I could have shot that M26. But anyway, so let me speed up a little bit more here. We're going to move forward just a little bit. Now, maybe a little bit further forward. I don't want to bore you guys with travel time and the time here. It's just slow. Okay, so I come up to this corner, and my goal was to kind of peek and look. And about the time I hit this corner, two tanks are going to cut through this open area right in front of us to our 12 o'clock. And what keys me in a little bit is the fire on the hill right there. There we go, the fire above us. And then the plane, and there they go. And I'm like, oh, I missed that M46. But the M26 he is rolling it. And I missed my snapshot. Gosh dang German tanks did all that stuff and can't put gosh dang stabilizers on them. Even the M4 Sherman had damn stabilizers. And the M26 bites it. Okay, now I know that M46 is up there. He's starting to cap. Now, for some reason, maybe he did. I did see him poke. He does poke out. I think I take a snapshot. And I miss. And I'm just like, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna press this, because if he gets up there, and I know my team at this point is, let's look at statistically, they are, well, we're actually not too bad, I guess. I thought I was worse, but anyway, in my mind, I don't think I looked at that point in time. I thought we were down a lot of players, and all I need a guy to get up here, get entrenched, and not get him out of there, and then he takes us out with a sliver like that left. It's just, that would just end well, or end not well. So I decided to push it really quick and just see if I can get him in the... And I don't know, at this point, I'm going to assume that he was... and I know I damaged his gun barrel, but I'm still nervous. So Hurricane comes out, and I just snapshot him really hard, and he's done. And that's it. I cap, and we win the match. So reviewing my play, I felt two things again. I could have been a little bit more patient down here on here, and maybe even just reversed what I was thinking. Backed up and went back up on the hill a little bit and just overwatched it. And just got in a position to where you could overwatch the cap and wait for them to come, because you know what? They have to come. They have to cap it or they just lose. But I think as players, we get obsessed with the points, feeling like we're falling behind. And I do this a lot. And then you end up just dying. You don't get anything. So one of the psychological things I've been kind of doing myself, I'm going a little bit as I try to go, what would real tankers do? They're not going to go, blindly out into an open area. They're going to try to recon a little bit, whatever. Or if they're trying to protect something, they would put themselves in an Overwatch where they can, have a good view and can cover the ground and maybe put the tank into a defilade or something. Or, there's a billion, a bunch of ways that this could play out. And so I try to put this into my mind instead of, just, I got to get a cap and I got to get points. I think the points will come if you play smart. And sometimes you may play smart and end up. I've had a couple rounds where I survived the whole round, but because I just wasn't right at the key moment at right time, I didn't really get much for it. But in some ways, I had some satisfaction that, hey, I lived the whole round, didn't get hurt, didn't get killed, and probably most real tankers would consider that a win-win. Anyway, this is. I hope you enjoyed the video. And please tell me what you like. Please tell me what you dislike. If you like the video, give a thumbs up. If you don't, give a thumbs down. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Just, hey, throw out some comments and tell me what you think. Anyway, this is Armbrush for DrySucks AR, and have a good evening.